Hey everybody, Corrie Thorne, spiritual healer, coming in to do my channel messages for the month of May, mid-month of May until the end. They tend to be going into the summer, into June, July. They have been so far, so like just going that direction. So we'll see where this one goes. This one is going to be for Cancer. There is no specific order to these this time. I'm just trying to get them out. I haven't really had much of a message coming through or nothing that I was connecting with. So for Cancer, I, I'm like, what do I have? What is that for the highest good of Cancer? For those born under the sign, this is a channel, just as reading the forecast energy, channeling through the channeling through the energy of those born under the sign. This is not to be taken as replace any medical, psychological. It's not a personal reading. It is to be taken as entertainment only. Um, and so for you, Cancer, you're feeding the shadow. I'm like, I was catching it somewhere. I got the awareness of truth in reverse. I feel like you're kind of got a little bit of blame story going on. You're putting a lot of responsibility. Like it's just like you're dependent on everyone else to make you happy again for some reason. I don't know where that's coming in or why. But it's like your awareness of your truth is like this is like feed the light. Feed the light is the card that's standing out to me. And I just feel like it's like, don't feed yourself the negative, the fear stories. Don't like you've come too far to fall. You've come too far to slip back, to lose your truth, to flip away from you. And it's time for you to be able to step up and out and forward. And I just feel like it's like you're looking away. It's like, I don't want to hear it. I don't want to listen to you. So there's a little bit of like a childlike essence that is coming up. So there's some inner child healing that is trying to take place for you. But I don't want to hear it. I'm not listening to you. And so I feel like you put a good face on for the world and you can act like the adult. You can act like you can put a face on, you could not show your sadness, you cannot show that stuff very easily to a certain degree, but cancers are not very good at fighting. They tend to be, sometimes tend to wear their emotions on their sleeve, and I feel like you are a little bit. And so you have the paradox, you have the illusionist, and you're not very good at faking it. You're not very good at pretending. You're not very good, like it's showing. So there's something that's exposed. So that inner child self is really truly exposed. It's being seen, and we can see it so clearly. We can see it so clearly, and it's like, is that serving your highest good? Is that working for you? And I'm like, I just put my deck cards down. I heard, pick them up again. We're not done with them. And I did. And the everyday miracle, she is comes out. So there is a big healing journey. I feel like you're on a big healing journey. I feel like what is happening is that this is a deep seated inner child healing of those deep wounds that, you thought you healed, but you haven't fully completed. Because every time that you get put in this place of when life is not giving you what you want, this shows up. This kind of act that you act out a little bit of this energy somehow. And it's not your truth, it's not who you truly are, but it's present with you today. And so but the emotional self serves you well in a lot of areas. But the divine sisterhood, I feel like part of this is coming up because you do that whole, I can do it on my own, but why isn't anybody there for me? I don't need anybody, but why is nobody there for you? So it's like you're playing both sides of the coin or both sides of a story. And I just feel like there's like some this healing that is happening for him. I'm like, I wanted to talk right into that mic. I don't know why I got two mics on each side of me, but I just feel like this journey is meant um to be really honored as in a sacred way, in a sacred ceremony type of thing of that. Are you holding up your shadows? Are you holding up the parts of you that you just will not let go because you fought so hard for her? You fought so hard. You thought you fought so hard for her. You fought so hard for her, but her is the parts of you that are not your truth. And they're the parts of you that you are supporting and you're bringing forward because you feel as if the true parts of you, you know, they'll be too vulnerable. That'll be too weak. She's too soft. She can't, she's not manly enough. She's not strong enough. Like she's trying to be that kind of energy. And we're being told to, you know what? That's what you need to start letting out. And that's what needs to truly be allowed to walk forth. And I feel like with that, it's like you can, the divine feminine, I feel like it's a sisterhood of energy or a brotherhood, whatever it may be for you. but I just feel like there's love and support that is being offered to you. And I want to cry for you, Cancer, because it just feels like it is there. When you think it's not, it is. And don't lay anything over or make accusations onto somebody not being there for you, because it's not that they're not there for you, not always there the way you want them to be or how you want things to be. And life is changing, things are changing, people are changing, and you can't expect people to always be there when you keep telling people it's okay, you don't need them. And so this is a very big awareness of truth for you this month, Cancer, for those born on a Cancer sign. And that I feel like you have to sit with yourself and sit with your pouty self, sit with your sad self, sit with your frustrated self, sit with all versions, and just allow it to come full fruition so that you can fully embark upon the next journey, the next way. And the sixth way of devotion. And I just feel like it's like, instead of being devoted to the shadow, be devoted to the truth. The fifth ray of intellectual knowledge, um, and the sixth ray of devotion. And so we're reading these because these are just like, they're like a medicine to this book somehow. So we're reading these. I'm only reading the beginning because it's pages and pages of them, but just to give you some idea, because it validates everything we had just spoken about. And I love that it does that for us. My Miss Beasley glasses on, I call them. The sixth ray of devotion bestows the qualities of persistence, unwavering focus, and intensity of feeling. It is a gift of the strength to move mountains with your will for what you love. When the sixth ray of devotion appears, you are being given guidance that even if you do not seem to have much worldly power right now, the power of your beliefs can conquer those obstacles. Archangel Uriel helps you receive the blessings of the sixth ray now. So everything is still there. Even though you're like feeling that challenge that you don't have it, that it's not there, you have to stay devoted to the truth of you, not to the facade of you, not to the shadows of you that are showing up. Stay devoted to the truth, because that is where the blessings are. That's where the blessings will be given, not to the shadows. And the fifth ray is 42. So it's like a little step back here. So we got to step back and observe our own life. So I feel like you have to really start observing and being the observer of your own behaviors, your own actions, your own fear stories, the things that are coming out, because they're releasing, they're healing. The fifth ray of intellectual knowledge has come to you as a spiritual gift. You're being given the ability to find information you need, understand systems that impact your life, and find clarity in any issues that seem unclear or overwhelming. You shall sort the truth from the lies and learn what you need to know. The Archangel Raphael now assists you in integrating the blessings of the fifth ray. Fifth ray. You are distilling a new truth. It might be the truth of discernment, where you realize the appearance of a person, a group, or a cause is misleading, different into inner reality. Discernment is incredibly important on the spiritual path. All the more as you open to the work with energies, with teachers and teachings, and to sort out all issues in your life in accordance to your spiritual principles. Discernment is not judgment, but it does allow you to make informed decisions based on frequency. When you choose to associate with people who are on a higher frequency, everyone benefits. If you choose to associate with people on a lower frequency than your own, you may feel your life moving more slowly and becoming harder than it needs to be. Time for you to start stepping forward and stepping into that light, and just knowing that those that are masking, or those like that negative energy, that lower vibrating energy, and even those we love can be in a lower vibrating energy, just because they're not doing their, they're not, they're just existing, they're not doing the spiritual work, and then you have an expectation for them to be where you are if you've been well on your journey. You have to meet people where they are and to understand compassion, and to most of all have compassion for you this month. Okay. Oh, Cancer sign, where Capricorn just came in, but you just got Capricorn come flying into your session. So I don't know what that means or why it's there, but you just had the Capricorn energy come in. So there's something of a Capricorn energy that's around you this month, Cancer. CC, there's some CC energy. So much, much love. Have a beautiful rest of May, and I'll see you in June. Okay. Hope it resonates with you. And if you're cross watching and it seems like it's for you, then it's for you too.